Dun 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 dun. Lumpy's Minecraft Bedtime Stories, Season 2, Episode 2, or Volume 2, Chapter 2. So, yesterday was the shining light. And today, finally, the sky was getting brighter. The sun wasn't up yet. But that was one of the longest nights that Alayna and Isaac ever had to go through. Sleeping on a dirt floor, they were hungry. It was even a bit cold, but they were safe. Even though they heard some scary sounds outside, that was the worst of it. Hey, Isaac, are you awake? Yeah, Isaac whispered back. Are you hungry? Alayna asked. Yeah, I'm really hungry, Isaac whispered again. In fact, I'm so hungry, I would even eat a deep-fried creeper steak. Ew, Alayna said. Creepers can't possibly taste good.
I love creepers.
I'd rather have some nice chicken nuggets or some apple slices and peanut butter, Alayna said. Well, yeah, I'd rather eat something like that. I'm just telling you how hungry I am, Isaac replied. As they were talking, Alayna peeked out the little windows of the door, and the last flickering of the light they saw all the way across the sea was fading fast in the daylight. I still wonder what that shining light was, Alayna said. Yeah, I wonder how far away it is, Isaac replied. But for now, I'm more interested in what food we can find in the forest. By this time, all the creepy noises outside stopped. They could hear birds and happy noises. They opened the door, and some nice, cool, fresh air blew into their little fort. That's nice, they both said at the exact same time. Jinx! They both said jinx at the exact same time, too, and then they both laughed. Why do people say jinx? Alayna asked. I don't know, said Isaac. I think it's the law to say it or something. Maybe if you don't say jinx, you get in really big trouble. And then Alayna said, well, I don't know about that. They stepped out into the cool, sandy ground and looked around. We should go find some food, Isaac said, as he went to the crafting table and made 2 wooden swords. They're not much, but they'll do, he said as he handed one to Alayna. Let's go, Alayna said, and they headed into the forest. Of course, they stayed close by. They both knew how important it was to always have a buddy, especially if you were in a place that you'd never been before. As they moved deeper into the forest, they could hear rustling in the bushes. Ooh, look what I found, Alayna said. An egg. Oh, yeah, look what I found, said Isaac. A chicken. Woohoo! They caught the chicken and grabbed the egg. Now we can make an oven. All we need is some rocks and coal. And then they started digging down into the dirt. And it didn't take long until they were in a very big hole. They had plenty of rocks. And finally, they found some coal. It was already lunchtime. All Isaac and Alayna could think about was how hungry they were.
Hey,
So they, yeah.
Did you know coal isn't that rare? One time,
Yeah, it's not that rare.
I literally dug almost 5,
Dad,
1 or 10 blocks, and I literally found coal.
Okay.
Hey, Dad.
Well, they had their coal,
best?
and they had the chicken, and they ran back to their little fort and made a little oven and threw the coal and tossed in the chicken. How long till it's done cooking, Isaac said. Because I don't want to get sick eating raw chicken. Well, I think if we wait long enough till it's golden brown, then we won't have to worry about germs, said Alayna. Ooh, it smells so good. All right, I think it's done, Alayna said. They pulled out a roasted chicken and cut it in half. It was all gone so fast.
Dad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Dad.
That's okay. Oh, boy. That was so good, Isaac said. Now all I can think about Now I can think about other things. Like what? Alayna said. Well, do you want to stick around here or do you want to go exploring? Isaac replied. Well, it is nice and all, but that mountain with the snow looks very mysterious. But even more mysterious was that shining light off in the distance. They're on the opposite sides. One is to the east. That was where the mountain is. And the other is all the way to the west. Well, I think we should go to the light, Isaac said. Mountains have a tendency to stick around for a very long time, but lights, they don't always stay in the same place. Who knows what it could be? Alayna said, okay, great. I'll build a boat. You get supplies. Alayna headed over to the shore and started crafting a boat, while Isaac went back into the forest to get supplies. Yeah, it's okay. It didn't stop. He found some more wood, more coal, more iron, a few eggs, 4 apples, another chicken. He used an axe on a spot in the ground, and it all caved in. A huge hole opened up into a giant cave. And in the cave, all kinds of creepy noises, even lava. It didn't look friendly inside. Isaac turned around and saw Alayna finishing up the boat. He also realized that the sun was going down. He turned back around to the cave and dun dun dun! There were creepers and zombies and skeletons and spiders all crawling out toward him. Ah! He screamed, run! He screamed to himself because Alayna was already at the boat. Isaac ran like crazy toward Alayna. Arrows were whizzing past his head. I hope that boat is finished, Isaac screamed as he ran toward the shore. Get in! Alayna screamed. Spiders were coming in fast, the creepers right behind, and arrows flying all around. Isaac jumped into the boat, and they shoved off into the water. An arrow hit Isaac's shirt, and it stuck his shirt right into the boat. Row, row, row. I only have one paddle, Alayna screamed. Isaac reached down into the water with his hands and tried to splash away from the mobs that were getting on the shore. By this time it was dark, but they made it far enough away that they found themselves in the middle of the sea. The skeleton arrows couldn't reach them. They were just splashing in the water. The moon was shining down so they could see each other, and they took a break from rowing. Now what? Alayna asked. Well, now I can make another paddle, Isaac replied, and he took out some wood, and he crafted a paddle. Then they both looked around. Hey, the shining light is back, Alayna said. Well, we might as well see what it is. What else are we going to do? I'm not going back to where we just left. At least not now, anyway. So they began paddling toward the light. It was taking a very, very long time. It was getting very late. And they were getting very tired. We should eat some more chicken that I found. So they busted out the chicken and took a little nap. It was cooked. Maybe we can get there before the sun comes up, but for now I'm too tired, Isaac said. So they fell asleep in the middle of a very peaceful sea. Dun, 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 dun. Now, what are we going to call this episode?
The Shining Light.
That was the last episode.
The first episode.
Yeah, the first episode was The Shining Light.
The cat's favorite story.
The cat's favorite story? There was no cat. It's got to have to do with this, and we got to be quick.
A cat's favorite story?
No.
I think the flickering light returns?
No.
Maybe.
How about Run to the Boat?
Yeah, run to the boat.
Or
Run to the boat.
Arrows and Boats? Boats and Arrows? Instead of, yeah, that's it. Boats and Arrows instead of bows and arrows. It's boats and arrows. Do you get it?
Yeah, hop in the boat.
All right. Well, it's bedtime now.
Hop in the boat.
Did you guys like that episode?
Can we hear it?
Yeah, we'll hear it in a bit. All right. For those of you listening at home, since you can't leave a comment on this video, you can give us a thumbs up and share it with anybody that would like to hear it. And till next time, good night.
Good night.
Should we do that? Good night.
Good
Good night. Good night. Good
night.
night.
Good night.